Your makeup looks real good today. May I give you a compliment?
Yeah, give me compliments all the time.
You look real pretty.
Thank you.
Your sweater is lovely. It looks well manufactured.
Thank you.
The colors coordinate. They complement each other very well.
Thank you so much. Anyone else?
You're saying she matches? Wow. That's a low ball.
You're not saying anything nice to her.
I
Try,
turned the light
Skippy.
on for her so we could see her.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Bjorn?
Your hair looks lovely.
Oh my God, thank you guys. Stop. Seriously.
You're so pretty today, Fallon.
Thank you. Guys, can we...
Leo sounded slightly creepy.
No,
Just
no.
a little creepy.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty, Fallon. Roll the open, Leo.
Every day.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hi, everybody. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing? Thank you. Okay. I was just doing a vibe check. First up today, 1 week and counting. Can you believe it? Until Thanksgiving. And if you love leftovers, you guys like leftovers?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Again, just checking on you. The Heinz Company has something for you. Something brand new. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you squeeze gravy. Well, that went over like a rock. Here it is. It's basically the company's home-style gravy from a glass jar, but they just put it into a squeeze bottle. Now, they're calling it leftover gravy because that's a horrible name. Anyway, it's designed to add to a turkey sandwich or leftover mashed potatoes. It was, thank you. It was for sale on Walmart.com, but don't try to go there. Sold out. No. I know. You're very, very depressed about that. I can tell. No word on if it's going to come back before Turkey Day. That's right. She's my favorite little... There's really no thing I can say without ending up... She's my favorite little dish.
Oh,
it's
okay,
Fallon, everybody. There we go. Hello, friends.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. You look like I'll continue the compliment parade
great.
From the meeting. You'll look fantastic.
Thank you. I love a Thanksgiving, like the next day sandwich.
Yeah.
Like the turkey stuffing. And even though I'm not a big cranberry sauce person in the like Thanksgiving realm, I am to add it to my sandwich.
Yes.
I love it.
And we have the cooking mom today. She's going to be making 2 easy-to-make dishes. So if you are already freaking out over what to make, I'm not. I'll be in Vegas. I don't care. Yeah, I'm heading to Vegas. Yeah. Having Thanksgiving with my mom this Saturday. I said, Dar, what do you want to do? Do you want me to take you to the Red Lobster? Do you want me to cook? What do you want me to do? And she just wants pizza and a glass of wine. I'm like, atta girl,
that's great.
atta girl, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll put a damn turkey on it if you want me to. Whatever, it'll be easy.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just got to give give me, if you will humor me just for a second, I got to give a shout out. Is there anything, well, yeah, there are things worse. A few things are worse. First thing in the morning, you go out to your garage and the garage opens and you realize you have a flat tire. You know when that happens? And the irony is Bjorn just had that little machine yesterday, and I should have bought that.
Yeah.
Because I go out and I had my tire pressure was down to like 10.
Oh.
My car is flashing at me.
Yeah.
So I pump it up to get here. So I got to give, maybe there's one near you, I got to give a quick shout out to the good people of the Discount Tire in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I know. Maybe you have your favorite tire place in Detroit or Florida, wherever you're watching us. I walk in, and you know how some place, you try to make an appointment and you go online, and it's like, we have an opening in February. You know what I mean? I walk in today at Discount Tire down the road, and I walk in, they're like, what's up, Jace? We'll have it done before the show's over.
Aww.
And I was like, God bless you. So
kidding.
thanks to the men and women of the Discount Tire. Thank you very much in Eden Prairie. I love you.
That's great.
Because I'm doing this because I have a show, and I'm sure a lot of times all they hear are complaints. People are irritable this time of year, so I wanted to share some niceness. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Okay. First up, it's the same complaint we all have about award shows. They're too long. But now the king of the award shows, the Oscars, will be even longer. Because here's... I didn't do it, people. I swear. Here's the headline from the AP. The 2026 Oscars will broadcast all 24 awards, including a new Oscar for Best Casting. It's the first new category since 2001. The 98th annual show will be hosted by Conan O'Brien for the second straight year. Okay, here's the good news and bad news. I want to be fair on this, and you said it brilliantly and succinctly. And that is...
You don't have to watch it.
Thank you. Because...
You don't.
Whoopi Goldberg, no, and I mean this, Whoopi Goldberg 1 year after the Oscars, many years ago on The View, she's absolutely right. She goes, we need to stop complaining about the length of the Oscars. It is what it is, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. The Super Bowl coverage, they're doing breakfast shows for the Super Bowl. They start coverage at 9 a.m. and no one cares.
No.
It is what it is. It's always going to be that way. And people didn't like it when they got rid of certain awards. They felt slighted. Now put all the awards in there. The casting category is great. But before we move on, I got to tell you, here's a category that they need because the Academy is unwilling to recognize comedians. Right, and they need to have a separate comedy category. If you can't find it in your little heart to put in a movie like Tootsie and have Tootsie win, or Some Like It Hot and have that win, you need to have a separate category for comedy. You just do.
Agreed, absolutely. And also, I'm glad they're bringing Conan back. He'll be great.
He'll be great.
I think the only people that really suffer are the people that are in their like tight dresses and now they have to sit there an extra hour.
Yeah.
Wanting to eat but knowing they can't. That's brutal.
They can't get to the
rough.
governor's ball when they want to.
Those actors have it so hard.
They do.
Yeah.
It's very... They're sitting there with tight, free dresses and billions of dollars of jewelry. It's very, very hard.
Yes.
Up next in the dish, one movie that will likely get some Oscar nods is Wicked for Good. You heard my dear friend Fallon's review yesterday. Now I'm putting on the Ruby reviewing slippers. I went... Oh, thank you, audience. I went to an early screening yesterday. Okay, here we go. Let me start with this. Wicked for Good was always going to be the trickier half of the story. Anyone who loved the musical when it debuted in 2003 remembers the very same critiques of the Broadway musical. The more serious tone, the pacing that zips by like a flying monkey, and the fact that Act 2, look, it just doesn't have the same stack of banger songs as Act 1. None of that is new. None of that is new. It is a more serious part of the story. Part 1 was about youthful optimism. It ends with an incredibly empowered Elphaba finding flight. Girl, she flew. And finding herself. Part 2, nothing is working in Oz. Elphaba is fighting against the system. Glenda is in the system, isn't sure she wants to be in the system, trying to figure out if it's for her, if she should fight in the system. And even though this movie is actually longer than the entire second act of the stage show, the movie actually feels rushed. Certain events just kind of happen, like one right after another, without any moment for you to take in the moment. So you lose some of the emotional punch that you could have. Now, let me be very clear on this. My light critiques have nothing to do with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. They are extraordinary in this movie. They are extraordinary. Cynthia owned part one. It's more Alphaba story. And this one belongs to Ariana and Galinda. They carry the whole thing beautifully and that's what I want to say on that. My acting note, the only real misstep, and this kills me to say this, but I gotta be real with you, is Michelle Yeoh. Not because Michelle can't act. Michelle Yeoh is brilliant. But because they made her sing. And I love Michelle Yeoh, and I just want to be kind. Singing isn't her thing.
And she said that too.
And she said that too, and it, for whatever reason, in part one, it wasn't that big of a deal. In part two, I winced a little bit. It was like, ay. A big worry for fans has always been the presence of Dorothy in part two. Would they cram in every Wizard of Oz moment just to try to connect the timelines of Wicked and Wizard of Oz? Honestly, I think here, director John M. Chu handled it pretty well. Dorothy is there, but never takes over the movie. However, just like in the musical, my critique, though, is you will still walk out with a few yellow brick plot holes that are unresolved. Like, how did the Scarecrow and Dorothy hook? Anyway, one of the big musical moments of the movie, No Good Deed. Here, I want to give another positive. Cynthia Erivo doesn't just sing it. She obliterates it. She defies gravity with it. She kills it. She drops a damn house on it. It's fantastic. And the movie, speaking of songs, adds 2 new songs, The Girl in the Bubble and No Place Like Home. They are not great. I mean, I'm never going to put them on my list of favorites, but they do flesh out Galinda and Alphaba a bit more as far as their motivations. So I'm glad they put the new songs in there. So overall, yes, part one, and you will hear this from a lot of people, part one is superior. But I still think For Good, like Fallon said, is good. I got to tell you, I walked out thinking this, and maybe you will agree with me. I think this would have played better as one big 3.5-hour movie instead of trying to turn a weak second act, a darker second act, into its own movie. And that's what I feel. That's what I feel, yeah. I agree with all of your points. I think I liked it a clock tick more than you did.
We were talking about it today, Jeff, Bjorn, and I, because we all kind of felt pretty similar. And we were all kind of today like, I haven't really thought about it since.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. And I feel bad because, like I said, I do think their performances are so good. How did you feel? Because I thought that Cynthia and Jonathan Bailey had no chemistry.
I disagreed with you on that one. Yeah, I was more uncomfortable with Michelle Yeoh singing than I was with their love scene. I didn't mind that. I mean, I was jealous. Who wouldn't want to be in a tree with Jonathan?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
he was very hot.
Just say it. Half the audience didn't clap for that, but we'll see anyway. More Dish when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. We're so glad you're here. Audience at home, if you noticed, the audience here was clapping a little bit louder than they did in the first segment. That's because in that commercial break, I promised row 2 and 3 that if they clapped louder, they could go drinking with me after the show. That's right. It's for work, people. It's for work. That's right. Adam Sandler is known for his regular dad style, you know, sweatshirts and soft pants. Well, he was on Kimmel last night, and he explained why he actually hates dressing up. Watch this.
I was told, and I've heard a lot of talk about this idea that George Clooney insisted you wear a suit to promote this film.
Yes.
You are not wearing a suit.
I think it was laid out in the closet for me to wear. But I was like, I'm seeing Jimmy. Do I have to do that?
No, you don't have to wear a suit.
I feel so good with you. Like, when I just get in my car and drive to you, wear what I usually wear, the suit was really getting me angry.
You don't like the suit?
I hate the suit. I've been doing it for George. I've been wearing the suit after suit, and every time I'm in a crazy bad mood, I swear to God, I get home. When I get in the door, I just, in the kitchen, throw it down. I see the dog looking at me like, what happened? I'm like, just shut up, man. The suit, it does some bad things to my brain.
I get it. Some people don't like a suit. Some people, by the way, he's out promoting Adams with George in a new Netflix movie called Jay Kelly. I am the minority. I I really like a suit. I like how I feel I like how I feel in a suit. I don't
look
find
great in a suit.
Thank you. I don't feel uncomfortable. You know, the show's been on. This is our 11th year. Throughout the years, we'll get a random email every so often of like, I would just like to see Jason in a sensible sweater.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the truth of the matter is, I'm old school. I grew up on Johnny, and I'm old school with a job like this. I like to look nice. I think you should be in a suit when you have a thing like this. What the hell is this? A TV show. You have a TV show. Yeah. When you have a TV, I think you should look nice, and I like it.
I'm surprised that George Clooney is kind of making him wear it, because I think it makes it more strange to see Adam Sandler in a suit.
It does.
Then it makes the conversation about him dressing up instead of about the movie.
Do you like dressing up?
Yeah. I'm also like Adam
You're really
Sandler.
selling it, Fallon.
I stopped caring about that a little bit. I used to get really in my head about like how I looked or different things, and then I've just stopped caring as much, which maybe is a bad thing, but I'm like, whatever, I don't know.
I think that's what people enjoy about you.
Oh, thanks.
I do. I know. I think it's one of the. There's a whole list of things, but I think it's one of the. I think and I think, and we've said this you and I have had this discussion in a variety of ways. I love that you do that, and it's hard for people in Fallon's position to do that, because let me tell you, as a guy that's been in television for women in television get the awful emails way more than men. I will occasionally get the "you look like a fat potato" email, but
so specific.
Very true, yeah. But women, I have read the most gross things sent to women from women. Women are the toughest on other women on television, and I've worked with a lot of women, and it will never cease to boggle my mind.
It's true. Jeff usually screens those emails, so I don't see them.
Right?
Yeah,
he screens the same ones from me. Yeah. Unless I make him mad, and then he forwards them all to me. That's right, yeah. That's right. He reads them out. He does interpretive dances to them. More dish now. Just when you thought she ran out of edible flowers and famous friends, get ready. Audience, Meghan Markle is back. I know. Netflix just dropped a lovely trailer for Meghan's holiday-themed show, With Love, Meghan.
It's about finding time to connect with the people we love.
Yeah.
Embracing traditions.
I like this.
There we go.
And making new ones.
We are now in the
It's pretty jolly here. Let's go craft. Heyo. It's so pretty. So easy and elegant.
It's better the next day, and everything turns red.
It's so festive. Being a hostess or a host, it's about making people feel comfortable.
You can do things that make people feel a little bit more seen. See?
Let the festivities commence and embrace the special touches that bring you joy.
Should we see if this works? There
One,
we go.
2, 3.
Oh! There we go.
Meghan and I just have different lives, you know? Like, she has a lot of money. I feel like my show would be like With Exhaustion Fallon, because I don't have the time for that life. I get, like, her whole thing will be like, it doesn't take a lot of time just to show that you put in a little bit more effort. I'm like, bro, if I am pulling out the little pretzel stuff with peanut butter, I'm not taking them out of the plastic container and putting them in a plastic bag with a ribbon. I'm launching that container at my 6-year-old and saying, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. You want a sip of water? There's the faucet. I don't know. So,
may I have a spin-off of your holiday special?
Yes.
I'll do it with row 2 and 3. Mine will be called With Vodka, Jason. That's right, yeah. You know what it is, and I don't want to pile on. You guys know, I do enjoy her. She annoys the crap out of me, but I enjoy her. It just doesn't look real. It looks like manufactured fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what drives me. I was trying to peg, like, why is she annoying me lately? And it's like, because it doesn't look genuine.
I think it's because her blog was in the era of let's show everyone what a perfect lifestyle is in like the early 2000s, 2010s. And while she was trapped in her castle and not allowed to have access to social media, she missed that most people don't want a perfectly curated life anymore. They want like something that's realistic, things that they can actually do in their own homes.
Yeah.
With their busy schedules. And I think she missed that chunk of time, and she's still stuck in 2009.
I think that's a really, God, you should write a thesis on that. Yeah. Sticking with TV, that's very good, Fallon.
I think it is, yeah.
Sticking, if you want to watch it, it's in November sometime. Anyway, sticking with TV, one comedy I loved last year is back for season 2, and that means it's time for another edition of the Jason Show Watch Club. Other talk shows have book clubs, but we don't read around here. Season 2, that's right. You don't have to clap for being not a readable person. Anyway, season 2 is what we're going to talk about of Apple TV's Palm Royale. It premiered last week. This is with Kristen Wiig, Carol Burnett, Allison Janney. They're all back for season 2. I got a chance to watch the premiere, and all I'm going to say is I'm going to watch it so you don't have to. And that, thank you, Row One, for laughing at that. I take no happiness in saying this. Here's my deal. This show, I should love this show. There's everything about this show, every ingredient in this recipe should make me love it. I love a soap. I love a campy soap. I love Kristen Wiig. I love Allison Janney. Carol Burnett is an icon, and I adore her. But this show, season 2, is just off the rail. It is not even, I don't care about one person on this show. If they all went off a cliff, I would be like, okay, that's the end of the show. Let's watch something else. It is lost, and it is misguided. I don't know what they're doing. The writing isn't great. And again, it's all unlikable characters and not in a fun way. And it makes me mad. I should love Palm Royale, but I don't.
Okay.
I just got to be honest, I don't.
Okay, good to know. I will let you watch it and give me recaps then.
Yeah, I'm going to continue because I do. Again, I love Kristen Wiig. I love her humor.
Maybe it'll start finding its way after the first episode.
I hope. I mean, again, Ricky Martin shirtless in a quarter of it. I mean, that should make half the people. It doesn't, yeah. Okay, next to the dish. When it comes to beauty pageants, we're used to seeing contestants, sing for their talent. Maybe a pop song, maybe a nice little ballad. Well, odds are you've never seen a performance like one woman that's competing in this year's Miss World Chile competition. Feast your eyes on this.
That's awesome.
The studio audience just doesn't know how to react to this. She's 27 years old and is part of a death metal band and sang an original death metal song during the pageant. And guys, she ended up winning.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Yeah. It's unique. Also, I know that that's not everyone's style of music, but that is incredibly difficult to sing like that.
I'm so old and not hip. All I was thinking about with practicality was that poor little girl's throat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Her.
Like,
yeah.
She's gonna need a lozenge.
They probably were like, wow, okay, we've seen every talent ever until this. Then they're like, oh, she wins, you know?
Can I just say this too? And I know I'm going to upset some stage moms, but that's fine. I'm in a good mood. You can't ruin my day with an email. But should we get rid of pageants? I don't know. I love that they have scholarships, but I don't know. I think
it's interesting because I've thought about that back and forth myself. Like, does it feel really outdated? One time I judged one, and it was for adult women, and it was just so impressive. The women in the pageants were so sharp and impressive. It made me feel bad about myself in a whole new way. It used to be
you found another reason to have
be about the bodies, but then it was like, oh no, actually they're smarter than me too. Okay, so they were amazing. So I don't know. I can see both sides of it.
I take back everything I said because I got to tell you, if you're from here, just give me a second. I want you to go on YouTube. I remember, you know what I'm going to say, Jeff? Back in the late 90s, if you want the best entertainment ever. We used to have it here in the great state of Minnesota, and it was called the Mrs. Minnesota pageant. And is it still going? Yeah, but back in the 90s was the golden era, because every city, major city in Minnesota, there'd be a Mrs., and these women went all out for the costume portion. This one woman, I am not joking, came out dressed as the Mall of America.
Oh, wow.
She had it.
That's awesome.
She had on her head a plastered Mall of America, and I thought, give that woman the crown. That is that, yeah. That's the dish. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. Coming up in just a little bit, are you already stressed about your Thanksgiving dinner and what you're going to make? Don't worry. The Cooking Mom is back to help you with 2 great dishes that you know will be delicious and easy to do. And then we're opening up the Jason Show mailbag, and we have one email that's just, it's just so great. That and more when the Jason Show continues. Welcome back. We're in the kitchen now. We're going to help you with Thanksgiving, my friends. Well, welcome back. Side dishes can, in my opinion, steal the whole Thanksgiving dinner, the whole show. Stuffing, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. That's my favorite. A lot of us prefer the sides over turkey. I could just do a side dish Thanksgiving dinner. Here with her most popular Thanksgiving recipes, audience, give it up for the Cooking Mom, Amy Hanton, everybody. Welcome back, love.
Can I go with you to Vegas?
You can go with me to Vegas. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. No, everyone. We were just discussing this in the in our pre-show meeting. The whole staff said this. I could just have a side dish dinner. Yeah. I wouldn't need the darn bird. I don't. Yeah.
Although I do like that first slice of turkey breast with the skin on it.
Yes, that first one's good. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. And this is the time, like, it's freak out time. I'm just going to be honest, because Thanksgiving can be stressful. We still don't know, like, what kids are coming home. Come on, kids. Are you coming home or not?
Yeah.
We've got 5 in between us all over. So are you coming home? Who's going to be at the table? This person likes this. This person likes that. It's stressful. So I get it.
Who will be the first one to bring up politics? You know what I mean?
But, you know, it's the holidays, when you get everybody around the table, they can be so special. So my secret is take help where you can get it, get stuff done ahead, and so much stuff has to happen at the last minute together. Like, you got to make the gravy right before, you got to get the turkey, you got to, if you can do a few things ahead, man, do it. So,
and this is one of them.
This is one of them. This is my way to do the stuffing. This has won awards. It's one of my most popular recipes. I've made it for you before.
I know you
liked it, so I hope you like it now.
Because stuffing, I said mac and cheese. That's what I like to make the most. But my favorite side dish is the stuffing.
Well, because we don't have it very often, so it just tastes so good. So this is the way to do it in your slow cooker. Freeze up oven space, and it's crazy easy breezy.
Okay.
So I'm going to put you in charge over here.
Okay.
I'm just sautéing some onion and some celery in a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Okay. So super simple. In my slow cooker goes a boatload of just the stuffing cubes.
Okay.
You don't have to make them yourself. I mean, you could if you want to, but just the bagged stuffing cubes.
I know. I was watching this Ina Garten video, and Ina was telling me to make my own damn breadcrumbs. I'm like, I love you. I don't have time for that. I'm not making my own breadcrumbs.
And I am just a mom trying to get dinner on the table.
Right.
You know, if somebody wants to make their own stuff, go for it.
Go to Ina's house.
The kids won't know.
No,
exactly.
They won't know.
All right. So how are you doing over there?
I think I'm doing great.
Great. Okay. So we're going to take those. I'm going to unplug that.
Okay.
And then, and by the way, like the veggies, you can start chopping up the onion and the celery and get that in the refrigerator in little Ziploc bags or containers, like, you know, Sunday or Monday before Thanksgiving. You don't have to do it all, and you shouldn't do it all more, you know, day of Thanksgiving.
Make the kids do it. Put them to work.
That too. If the kids or people at your Thanksgiving dinner, they'll know if you're stressed and grumpy.
Yes.
And that's no fun. So, all right, well, not that ever has happened to me.
No, never. Yeah, not me either. Yeah.
My kids are like, what's wrong, Mom? So anyway, in goes the onions, the peppers, or excuse me, the celery and the onions. Okay. Chicken stock. This is my other tip secret. You can't have enough of this in your kitchen at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And get the good stuff. Get stock. You know, don't, you know, use the good stuff. Look at the box, see what's in it, because you can stretch the gravy. You can, the potatoes might be a little bit stiff and need a little more fluffy.
The brand of stock does matter. It's not a place to save a little money because some of the cheaper it tastes like chicken water.
Yep. And it's like it's not that much more. It used to be, but it's not. And then the secret ingredient. Smell this. This is like Thanksgiving in a. It's El Cheapo poultry seasoning. Every Thanksgiving I buy it and realize I have 4 containers in my pantry already. Yeah. But a good amount of that.
Okay.
Stir it all up. Lid goes on. Cooks for a few hours. Again, you've got plenty of stuff for the mac and cheese room in the oven.
That didn't take any time at all.
It's no time, and here it is. Everybody loves this. I double the recipe typically, and it's just so yum. And then it's a little brown, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little fresh parsley at the end just to dress it up.
To green it up.
Optional.
To make us think, oh, this is healthy.
Well, you know what? It wasn't. It wasn't
bad.
It
no,
wasn't
there
bad
wasn't
at all.
that much butter.
Sometimes you can, if mushroom lovers, you can saute mushrooms with the onion and the celery. If you like sausage in there, cooked, crumbled. Sage flavored sausage is wonderful to put in here too.
I make that. I add. My friend Kristen taught me that. I add the sage sausage to.
And you do that right. You know, you could even saute that with the onion and the celery and the sausage. Yeah. But it's so good. Leftovers, I make. I'm the queen of casserole. So if you've got leftovers with the stuffing and the turkey, I have this amazing turkey and stuffing casserole that freezes great. After Thanksgiving, like the next day of leftovers, like Fallon said, that's great. 2 days after, it's like, I don't want to see Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of casserole recipes that use the stuffing, the gravy, the chicken. I have one that uses it all. It's called the Taste of Thanksgiving. So
okay, time to eat, Amy.
If you've got extras, make a casserole.
Okay.
Yeah. That's going to be hot, by the way.
It doesn't matter. I'll barrel right through it. While I eat this, while you watch a commercial, on the other side, Amy has another recipe to help your Thanksgiving when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. It smells so good. Welcome back, everybody. The Cooking Mom is here. Be sure to get her newest book on Amazon, wherever you get your books. Follow her on social media. Okay, let me tell you, even though that was hot, I ate that. You can ask the audience. I ate that stuffing during the break. That is so good.
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it.
Can I tell them what?
Yes.
I said because I like a crispy top, I would use your recipe and bake it if you have the time. This is great. And when I add my sausage.
So you could do it ahead the day before, have it cooled, put it in a casserole dish, put it in the oven, maybe put a little butter on top, even broil it for just a second. I'd do like the crispy topping.
Yeah. That's so good, that flavor. So, okay, what's next?
Okay, so this is true. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. I'm kind of over a green bean casserole.
Yeah, if you live around here, if you live in the Twin Cities, I know, Wisconsin, Minnesota, our show is based in the Twin Cities, but I still love it, though.
I do love it. There's a lot going on at Thanksgiving. There's so much gravy, stuffing. Try something fresh, or do 2 options. I don't want you in the doghouse if you didn't make the green bean casserole, because that with the crunchy onions. Now I'm getting hungry for it.
Yeah.
But I do a fresh green beans, like a green bean almondine. It's so pretty. I make it at Thanksgiving all the way through Christmas, and I'm telling you, Jace, we have 5 kids. They want something fresh. They won't eat the green bean casserole. If you put something fresh and beautiful on your buffet this holiday season,
somebody's phone is ringing.
It'll be the first to go.
They're calling because they want a little bit of this. Yeah, they want. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on one of the fun parts about this.
Okay.
It does have a little butter in it, but no. And I do love cream of mushroom soup, but it's not in this recipe. Okay. So we're going to do a fresh green bean dish. So I'm going to do with the butter some sliced almonds. So you're going to be on almond
duty.
Almond patrol. You want the key with toasting the nuts. Yes, is you want to toast the nuts. You don't want to burn the nuts.
Nobody wants to burn the nuts.
No, you do not want to do that. You do not. That is not.
Nobody needs a burnt nut.
And let me tell you, you know how many times I've heard from my kids?
Can I tell you right now, Fallon is in the back rolling her eyes at me. That's right, yeah.
My kids are like, Mom, burn the nuts again. Okay, it's true. Okay, fresh green beans. I washed them, dried them, and snipped off the ends. Again, you can do that a few days before Thanksgiving. A little bit of color, right? Your eyes are going to be drawn to it. There's so much brown at Thanksgiving. Not that I like brown, but they will gravitate toward this. A little bit of diced red pepper. How's it going over there? Are they toasting up? I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's just turn up the turbo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing a little bit of garlic.
Okay.
Again, one more shortcut. Get yourself some garlic flavored olive oil if you don't want to be doing that. collect this every time I go to Italy. I get some great olive oils, or you can get them around, wherever. So this comes together like a stir fry, just a couple of minutes. A little salt and pepper.
This is real quick.
Don't overcook your vegetables this holiday season. That's old school.
Yeah.
You want your vegetables kind of tender, crisp. So, you know what I'm saying? So you want them to have a little bit of a crunch to them,
I don't,
How's it doing? Is that working? Yeah, it's on. It's on.
I don't know if it's on.
It's plugged in. Well, just keep eating.
You know what? I'll melt it with my own power. I'll just, yeah.
You know what we can do? The green beans are about done. We can actually kind of toast the almonds in that. But again, you don't have to toast the almonds on Thanksgiving morning. You can do that a couple days ahead. What? It's really...
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Thing.
The audience doesn't care. They're with us regardless. It doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Okay.
They know what a burnt nut looks like. Yeah.
That's another tip.
That's another, yeah.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yes.
Nobody needs to know if things got crazy in that kitchen.
Who
you know what I mean?
cares?
And have a little wine while you're doing the whole Thanksgiving.
A little.
But anyway.
A little. If people start bringing up politics, have a lot. Yeah, yeah.
But I'm telling you, you don't have to do a million different dishes at Thanksgiving. Keep it simple.
No.
Assign people different things to bring.
Yes.
Have some bright, colorful, fresh alternatives. Thaw your turkey out. Don't be thinking you can go get a turkey the day before Thanksgiving, a frozen one.
You can do a lot of things last minute. Turkey is not one of them.
No, I got to buy mine this weekend, and then you got to let it thaw in the fridge for a couple of days. I was a news anchor for many years, and ever do anything with like the Butterball turkey line?
Yeah.
People put like the turkey in the clothes dryer. Don't do that to thaw it out. That's
Don't do it.
That's not gonna work. So if they were, things are flying. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
These kind of got toasted.
A little bit. It was my own muscle. Yeah.
They would go on top, and it's
there
real
we
good.
go, everybody.
Real
Give
good.
it up for Amy. These stories and more. You can pick up a copy, like I said, of her cookbook on Amazon, or head to her website, thecookingmom.com, for other great recipes for your Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. What did we do wrong, Amy? I thought... Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget, full episodes are available on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Well, every week we love taking time to read and respond to what you have to say about the show, us, our outfits, our hair, everything. It's time to open up the Jason Show mailbag. Let's do that, everybody. Here we go. You got mail. First up is Trisha. Hello, Trisha. She writes, I stream the show on the Fox local app every day. I'm wondering why movie trailers that you show on the broadcast are no longer shown on the streaming platforms they were previously. This is a good question, and it's also an example of we can't get anything past you. This is another example of people notice everything. No, it's a great question. Let me explain it. It's all about, this new world of streaming and streaming rights and music rights. I'll make this as simple as possible. If we show a movie trailer on the Jason Show on television, if it includes music, we can show it on television, but we don't have permission, the rights to show it online. So we have to cut out any movie trailer that has music, which is 99.9% of them. So we apologize. We wish we could, but we don't want to pay those bills.
No, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's a great question. It's a great question. And the same way, I don't know if it's the same, if you've ever wondered, like if you listen to your favorite radio show, like I know my show has to cut out all music.
Yeah, you cannot have a song. You have like a very short, like the tiniest clip, but in a podcast, if a song slips on the podcast, you would get fined for that.
Yeah,
even
so if
though
you've
we
ever
play music on the radio.
Yeah, it's very weird. So speaking of that, again, Fallon and Colt. Search for Fallon and Colt wherever you get your podcast, Fallon's radio show. Next, a comment from a new viewer in Seattle. Hello, Seattle. Tom writes, I discovered your show, and I must tell you, your show was silly, stupid, and just weird, but I absolutely love it.
Great, yeah.
You've got a new fan in the Pacific Northwest. Well, Tom, we're a fan of you because you get it. We are all of those things on a daily basis. By design. By design.
Sometimes they'll ask you, like, if you could summarize your show in 3 words to describe to a new viewer, and maybe those are the ones we need to start using.
I'll just use silly, stupid, and weird. Yeah, I'll use those, Many of you commented on this week's Best Thing Ever show that we aired yesterday. Fallon, executive producer Jeff, producer Bjorn, and myself shared the things that we are loving right now. It's our version of Oprah's favorite things. Well, we got a lot of letters, including one from Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. She goes, strong work today. I'm getting all of the things. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer's been influenced.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jennifer, they were, I will say, universally, we had really good picks, if I do say so, yesterday. All good ones.
I saw a lot of people, like, before this segment was over, getting Jeff's. They were, like, already online.
The spray.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chris commented on the Splitwise app that I recommended, saying, hey, I used that Splitwise app on a trip last year, and it made settling up so much easier. Karen wrote about Bjorn's pick, the tire inflator, saying, what Bjorn showed is amazing.
Oh.
We have them in every car we own. And
How many cars do you have?
How many cars do you have? Yeah. Karen, can you be, can I be in your, yeah, anyway. And Shannon commented on Jeff's pick, which was the Stingray spot remover. She says, if you got to the Stingray's website and add promo code Oprah, the bottle is only $18.40.
Jeff is so mad. He was so mad. He's like, I could have saved $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody on our staff loves a discount more than Jeff. And Jeff was so mad that he missed that. I'm like, dude, I'll give you the $5 to make you smile.
He's going to email the company and be like, I forgot to include this. Can I get a $5 back?
Can I get a Menards rebate for that? Yeah. Hey, finally, a message that we have to share. I talked about this in the promo there from a viewer named Sid. Hi, Sid. Sid writes, my grandparents looked forward to your show every morning and would call us and tell us all the interesting stuff that you guys talked about. Unfortunately, my grandmother recently passed away. They were married for more than 60 years and spent, yeah, there they are right there, and spent every single day together. And one thing that still keeps my grandpa positive is watching your show. We had gotten my grandma a Jason Show mug before she passed, and my grandpa keeps it by her spot on the couch while he drinks his coffee during your show. I wanted to say thank you for being something my grandpa still looks forward to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just, what do you say to that? I mean, you know, it doesn't get much better than that. You know, we always make jokes about, oh, we've never won an Emmy. You know, we'll get a bad email here and there. But, you know, when you balance everything out, when you get something like that, it makes all the other stuff just seem like nonsense.
Absolutely.
You know, just unimportant nonsense.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
so obviously so sorry for your loss.
Absolutely, absolutely. And sweetheart, write us an email. I think your grandpa needs a new mug for this year, so we'll get you a mug, and you can have a new one. Yeah. You can have this one. Hell, Grandpa, I'll give you all of them, man. I'll just give you, here's all. You can
Every
have a whole
season,
damn
yeah,
collection.
there.
You can have the Jason collection there. Keep the emails coming. You can follow us on social media. Just search for Jason Show TV, Fallon on Air, and Jason Matheson. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Oh, we have one more down here, too. The purple one. Welcome back, everybody. We made our way into the audience. We have a fun update. We have breaking news.
It is breaking news. Breaking.
Listen to this nonsense. Bjorn and Jeff just found out the Stingray cleaner, the damn thing's sold out.
Okay.
You can't get it.
And
you go on Amazon, maybe on.
But let me add, this was on Oprah's favorite things and didn't sell out. But when it was Jeff's best thing ever, sold out.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Take that, Oprah.
But also, we love you.
We love you.
Okay, yeah.
Wait. Would love to have you on the show. Speaking of people on the show, we have some exciting guests coming up next week on the show. The toy guy, Chris Byrne, is joining us in studio on Monday to show off must-have toys for the holidays. Stephanie Hansen's on Tuesday. Wednesday, the star of To Live to 100 on Netflix, Dan Buettner, is back talking about the Blue Zone and more. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Tomorrow on the show, I'll be chatting with Oscar winner Brendan Fraser about his latest latest movie, Rental Family, plus more Thanksgiving side dishes with foodie queen Stephanie Hansen. Thanks to this amazing audience. Thanks to all of you at home. If you would like tickets to our show, go to eventbrite.com or the Eventbrite app. Or, hey, we made it even easier. Right there, scan that QR code. Join the fun, because Fallon and I, if you think we're fun on TV, we're even more fun in person. That's right. Go out there and be yourself, everybody. No one can tell you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody.